My dear countrymen, Namaskar. Welcome to Mann Ki Baat. These days, the Champions Trophy is going on and there is an atmosphere of cricket everywhere. All of us know very well what the thrill of a century in cricket is. But today, I'm not going to talk to you about cricket, albeit about the wonderful century that India has made in space. Last month, the country witnessed the launch of ISRO's 100th rocket. This is not just a number. It also reflects our resolve to touch new heights in space science every day. Our space journey had commenced in a rather modest way. There were challenges at every step, but our scientists kept moving forward, conquering them. With time, the list of our successes in the space odyssey kept rising. Be it the manufacture of launch vehicles, the successes of Chandrayaan, Mangalyaan, Aditya L1, or the unprecedented mission of sending 104 satellites into space at one go with a single rocket, the ambit of ISRO's successes has been quite expansive. Over the last 10 years alone, around 460 satellites have been launched, and this includes many satellites of other countries as well. Another important fact in recent years is that the participation of woman power is constantly on the rise among our team of space scientists. I am also very happy to see that today the space sector has become a favorite for our youth. Who would have thought a few years ago that the number of startups and private sector space companies in this field would be in hundreds? For our youth, who want to do something thrilling and exciting in life, the space sector is turning out to be an excellent option. Friends, in a few days to come, we are going to celebrate National Science Day. The interest and passion of our children and youth in science matters a lot. I have an idea for this, which you can call One Day as a Scientist. That is, you should try to spend one day as a scientist. You can choose any day as per your convenience and choice. On that day, you must visit a research lab, planetarium, or a space center. This will enhance your curiosity about science. Like space and science, there is another field in which India is rapidly carving out a robust identity. This field is AI, that is, artificial intelligence. Recently, I went to Paris to participate in a big AI conference. There, the world praised India's progress in this sector. We are also getting to see examples of how people of our country are using AI today. For example, there is Todasam Kailashji, a teacher in a government school in Adilabad, Telangana. His interest in digital music is performing a very important task in saving many of our tribal languages. He has done wonders by composing a song in Kolami language with the help of AI tools. He is using AI to compose songs in many languages other than Kolami. His tracks are being liked a lot by our tribal brothers and sisters on social media. Be it the space sector or AI, the ever-increasing participation of our youth is begetting a new revolution. The people of India are second to none in adopting and trying new technologies. My dear countrymen, next month, the 8th of March, is International Women's Day. This is a special occasion to salute our Nari Shakti. Devi Mahatmya says, Vidyaha samastastava Devi Bhedaha Striyaha samastaha Sakala Jagatsu. That is, all the Vidyas are the expressions of the various forms of the goddess, and all the woman power of the world is also her reflection. In our culture, respect for daughters has been paramount. The Matri Shakti of the country has also played a big role in our freedom struggle and the creation of the Constitution. I am sharing with all of you what Hansa Mehta ji had said while presenting our national flag in the Constituent Assembly in her own voice.
It is in the fitness of things that this first flag that will fly over this august house should be a gift from the women of India. We have donned the saffron color. We have fought, suffered and sacrificed in the cause of our country's freedom. We have today attained our goal. In presenting this symbol of our freedom, we once more offer our services to the nation. We pledge ourselves to work for a great India, for building up a nation that will be a nation among nations. We pledge ourselves for working for a greater cause to maintain the freedom that we have achieved.
Friends, Hansa Mehta ji had brought to the fore the contribution of women from all over the country, right from the making of our national flag to sacrificing their lives for its sake. She was of the belief that the saffron colour in our tricolour also reflects this sentiment. She had expressed confidence that our woman power would make its valuable contribution in making India strong and prosperous. Today, her words are proving to be true. If you observe any field, you'll find how extensive the contribution of women is. Friends, this time on Women's Day, I'm going to embark upon an initiative for a day which will be dedicated to our Nari Shakti. On this special occasion, I'm going to hand over my social media accounts like X, Instagram, to some inspiring ladies of the country. Women who have achieved success in myriad fields, who have innovated and created a unique identity for themselves in various fields. On the 8th of March, they'll share their work and experiences with the countrymen. The platform might be mine, but it'll be about their experiences, their challenges and their achievements. If you want to avail of this opportunity, become a part of this experiment through the special forum created on Namo app and share your message with the whole world through my X and Instagram accounts. So come, this time on Women's Day, let us all celebrate, honor and salute the indomitable power of women. My dear countrymen, many of you would have enjoyed the thrill of the National Games in Uttarakhand. There, more than 11,000 athletes from all over the country performed brilliantly. This event presented a new swaroop of Devabhoomi. Uttarakhand is now emerging as a strong sporting force in the country. The players of Uttarakhand too performed wonderfully. This time Uttarakhand finished 7th. This is the power of sports, which transforms individuals and communities as well as the entire state. It inspires future generations and also promotes a culture of excellence. Friends, today some memorable performances in these games are being discussed all over the country. My heartiest congratulations to the services team which won the maximum number of gold medals in these games. I also appreciate every player who participated in the national games. Many of our players are the contribution of the Khelo India campaign. Be it Sawan Barwal of Himachal Pradesh, Kiran Mhatre and Tejas Shirse of Maharashtra, or Jyoti Yaraji of Andhra Pradesh, all of them have given new hope to the country. Javelin thrower Sachin Yadav of Uttar Pradesh, high jumper Pooja of Haryana and swimmer Dinidhi Desindhu of Karnataka won the hearts of the countrymen. They surprised everyone by setting 3 new national records. The number of teenage champions in this year's National Games is astonishing. 15-year-old shooter Gavin Anthony, 16-year-old hammer thrower Anushka Yadav from UP, and 19-year-old pole vaulter Dev Kumar Meena from Madhya Pradesh have proved that India's sporting future lies in the hands of a very talented generation. The National Games held in Uttarakhand also showed that those who never accept defeat definitely win. No one becomes a champion amid comfort. I am happy that with the determination and discipline of our young athletes, India is rapidly progressing towards becoming a global sporting powerhouse. My dear countrymen, during the opening of the National Games in Dehradun, I raised a very important topic which has started a new discussion in the country. This topic is obesity. To become a fit and healthy nation, we'll certainly have to deal with the problem of obesity. According to a study, 1 in every 8 people today is troubled by the problem of obesity. Cases of obesity have doubled in the past years. But what is even more worrying is that the problem of obesity has increased fourfold even among children. WHO data shows that in 2022, about 250 crore people around the world were overweight. That is, they had more weight than required. These statistics are very serious and force all of us to think why this is happening. Excess weight or obesity gives rise to many kinds of problems and diseases. We can together deal with this challenge with minor efforts. For example, one method I suggested was reducing the consumption of edible oil by 10%. Decide that you will use 10% less oil every month. You can decide that while buying oil for cooking, you will buy 10% less oil. This will be an important step towards reducing obesity. Today in Mann Ki Baat, I also want to share some special messages on this topic with you. Let us begin with Olympic medalist Neeraj Chopra, who has successfully overcome obesity.
सभी को नमस्ते, मैं नीरज चोपड़ा आज आप सभी को बताना चाहता हूं कि हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने मन की बात में इस बार ओबेसिटी के बारे में चर्चा की है, जो हमारे देश के लिए बहुत ही अहम मुद्दा है। और मैं कहीं ना कहीं इस बात को खुद से भी रिलेट करता हूं, क्योंकि जब मैंने ग्राउंड पे जाना स्टार्ट किया था तो उस टाइम मेरा भी काफी मोटापा था, और मैंने जब ट्रेनिंग स्टार्ट की, अच्छा खाना स्टार्ट किया, तो काफी हेल्थ में मेरे सुधार आया। और उसके बाद जब मैं एक प्रोफेशनल एथलीट बन गया तो उसमें भी मेरी काफी हेल्प मिली। और साथ में बताना चाहूंगा कि जो पेरेंट्स हैं वो खुद भी आउटडोर स्पोर्ट कोई ना कोई खेलने अपने बच्चों को भी लेके जाएं और एक अच्छा हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल बनाएं, अच्छा खाएं और अपने शरीर को 1 घंटा या जितना भी टाइम आप दे सकते हैं दिन में वो दें एक्सरसाइज के लिए। और मैं एक बात और ऐड करना चाहूंगा, अभी हाल ही में हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी ने बोला था कि जो खाने में यूज होने वाला ऑयल है उसको 10% तक कम करें, क्योंकि कई बार हम काफी तली हुई चीजें, ऐसी चीजें खा लेते हैं जिससे ओबेसिटी पे काफी इम्पैक्ट पड़ता है। तो मैं सभी को कहना चाहूंगा कि इन चीजों से बचें और अपनी हेल्थ का ध्यान रखें। बस यही आपसे मैं गुजारिश करता हूं और साथ उठ के हम अपने देश को ऊपर उठाएंगे। धन्यवाद।
Neeraj ji, I'm very grateful to you. Renowned athlete Nikhat Zareen ji has also expressed her views on this topic.
हाय, मेरा नाम निखत जरीन है और मैं 2 टाइम्स वर्ल्ड बॉक्सिंग चैंपियन हूँ। जैसे कि हमारे प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने मन की बात में ओबेसिटी को लेकर जिक्र किया है, एंड आई थिंक इट्स अ नेशनल कंसर्न। हमें अपनी हेल्थ को लेकर सीरियस होना चाहिए, बिकॉज मोटापा जितनी जल्दी से फैल रहा है हमारे इंडिया में, उसको हमें रोकना चाहिए और कोशिश यही करनी चाहिए कि हम जितना हो सके हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल फॉलो करें। मैं खुद एक एथलीट होके कोशिश करती हूँ कि मैं हेल्दी डाइट फॉलो करूँ, बिकॉज अगर मैंने गलती से भी अनहेल्दी डाइट ले लिया है या मैंने ऑयली चीजें खा ली तो जिसकी वजह से मेरे परफॉर्मेंस पे इम्पैक्ट पड़ता है और मैं रिंग में जल्दी थक जाती हूँ। एंड मैं कोशिश यही करती हूँ कि मैं जितना हो सके एडिबल ऑयल जैसी चीजों को मैं कम इस्तेमाल करूँ और उसकी जगह हेल्दी डाइट फॉलो करूँ और डेली फिजिकल एक्टिविटी करूँ, जिसकी वजह से मैं हमेशा फिट रहती हूँ। एंड आई थिंक हम जैसे कॉमन लोग जो है जो डेली जॉब पे जाते हैं, काम पर जाते हैं, एंड आई थिंक हर किसी को हेल्थ को लेकर सीरियस होना चाहिए और कुछ ना कुछ डेली फिजिकल एक्टिविटी करनी चाहिए, जिसकी वजह से हमें बीमारियों जैसे हार्ट अटैक है और कैंसर जैसे बीमारियों से हम दूर रहे और अपने आप को फिट रखें, क्योंकि हम फिट तो इंडिया फिट।
Nikhat ji has really made some good points. Let us now listen to what Dr. Devi Shetty ji has to say. As all of you know, he's a distinguished doctor who's continuously working on this subject.
I would like to thank our Honorable Prime Minister for creating an awareness about obesity in his most popular Mann Ki Baat program. Obesity today is not a cosmetic problem. It is a very serious medical problem. Majority of the youngsters in India today are obese. The main cause of obesity today is poor quality of food intake, especially excess intake of carbohydrates, that is rice, chapati and sugar, and of course large consumption of oil. Obesity leads to major medical problems like heart disease, high blood pressure, fatty liver and many other complications. So my advice to all the youngsters, start exercising, control your diet and be very, very active and watch your weight. Once again, I would like to wish all of you very, very happy, healthy future. Good luck and God bless.
Friends, using less oil in food and dealing with obesity is not just a personal choice, but also our responsibility towards the family. Excessive use of oil in food can cause many diseases like heart disease, diabetes and hypertension. By making small changes in our food habits, we can make our future stronger, fitter and disease-free. Therefore, without delay, we must increase our efforts in this direction and implement it in our lives. We can all do this together in a very playful and effective way. For example, today after this episode of Mann Ki Baat, I'll request and challenge 10 people if they can reduce oil in their food by 10%. And I'll also urge them to pass on the same challenge to 10 new people. I'm sure that this will help a lot in fighting obesity. Friends, do you know what the similarity between the Asiatic lion, hangul, pygmy hog and lion-tailed macaque is? The answer is that all of these are not found anywhere else in the world. They are found only in our country. Indeed, we have a very vibrant ecosystem of flora and fauna, and these wild animals are deeply embedded in our history and culture. Many animals are also observed as the vehicles of our gods and goddesses. Many tribes in central India worship Bagheshwar. There is a tradition of worshipping Vaghoba in Maharashtra. Lord Ayappa also has a very deep connection with the tiger. Bonbibi, whose Vahan is the tiger, is worshipped in Sundarbans. We have many cultural dances like Hulivesha of Karnataka, Puliyattam of Tamil Nadu and Pulikali of Kerala, which are associated with nature and wildlife. I'd also like to thank my tribal brothers and sisters because they actively participate in work related to wildlife protection. The population of tigers has risen continuously in Karnataka's BRT Tiger Reserve. A lot of credit for this goes to the Soliga tribe who worship the tiger. Owing to them, there is almost no man-animal conflict in this area. In Gujarat as well, people have contributed significantly in the protection and conservation of Asiatic lions in Gir. They've shown the world what coexistence with nature means. Friends, on account of these efforts, the population of tigers, leopards, Asiatic lions, rhinos and Barasingha has increased rapidly in the last few years. And it is also worth noting how beautiful the diversity of wildlife in India is. Asiatic lions are found in the western part of the country, while the habitat of tigers is East, Central and South India. Rhinos are found in the northeast. Every part of India is not only sensitive towards nature, but is also committed to wildlife protection. I've been told about Anuradha Rao ji, many generations of whom have been associated with Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Anuradha ji had dedicated herself to animal welfare at an early age. For 3 decades, she has made the protection of deer and peacocks her mission. People here call her Deer Woman. We'll celebrate World Wildlife Day at the beginning of next month. I urge you to encourage people associated with wildlife protection. It is a matter of great satisfaction for me that many startups have also emerged in this field. Friends, this is the season of board exams. I wish my young friends, that is, exam warriors, the best of luck for their exams. Appear for your papers without any stress and with a completely positive spirit. Every year in Pariksha Pe Charcha, we discuss various topics related to exams with our exam warriors. I'm happy that this program is now taking an institutional form. It is getting institutionalized. Many new experts are also joining it. This year, we tried to conduct Pariksha Pe Charcha in a new format. Along with the experts, 8 different episodes were also included. We covered topics ranging from overall exams to healthcare and mental health as well as food and nutrition. Past toppers also shared their thoughts and experiences with everyone. Many youngsters, their parents and teachers have written letters to me on this. They've told me that they like this format very much because every topic was discussed in detail. Our young friends have watched these episodes in large numbers on Instagram too. Many of you also like the fact that this program was organized in Sundar Nursery, Delhi. Those of our young friends who have not been able to watch these episodes of Pariksha Pe Charcha till now must watch them. All these episodes are available on Namo app. Once again, my message to our exam warriors is, be happy and stress-free. My dear friends, that's all for me in this episode of Mann Ki Baat. Next month, we'll again conduct Mann Ki Baat together with new topics. Keep sending me your letters, your messages. Stay healthy, stay happy. Thank you very much. Namaskar.